Hi everyone, good evening. I'm just sharing the link across Twitter and my Telegram, and then I'll be with you all. All right, so I am all set. Let me just set up the chat. Hi Jeremy, hi Amy. Hi Raman, hi Shravan. Yes, it's like Judgment Day. Hi Ravindra, hi Pal, hi Vasudha, Sat Shri Akal Jesh. What the benefit of spread? Saves you money, saves you risk. Hi Ganesh. Hi Chiran. Chiran, I hope you made good money on Baba today. It finally worked out well. So let me just, hi Raghu, hi Satish. So guys, today's meet day was kind of consolidation day, as we were expecting in last 2 days, that yes, everybody is waiting for Fed to do a decision and then they will move forward with whatever market direction they want to. Hi Trader Bana, hi brother. So I shared a couple of days back regarding the JPM listed use cases, that what are the possible scenarios in case of Fed decision and their press conference. So we can go through that. Again, we can talk about the levels on index, but stocks I will not be able to figure out because it's very difficult to figure out any levels for stocks for such a volatile day tomorrow. So I can go through all the decisions, the use cases like what JPM has listed, that they have done really, really good job. Hi Shri, that's really good, Chiran. Great to hear that. Hi Mr. Sharma, hi Sindhu, hi Nitesh, hi Shri, hi Kay, hi Kushi, hi Saurabh. So we have more people today. Like in last few days, number of people coming to the YouTube lives are very less. But today we have about 60 people. That's good to know. So let me go back to ES first. ES is in a range, and again the 3915 area proved to be a very difficult ask for ES to cross. Again, it's an important Fibonacci area, as well as it has been like tested 3 times now, 1, 2, 3, and we are not able to break it, but we have tested it 3 times. So this time, if we are going to test it, most likely we're going to break it. Second thing is, if you see this green number on my left of the screen, 3820, it is the 12 EMA. Now this 12 EMA is a absolute precious support on ES. So tomorrow, depending on how the Fed and the press conference follows up, 3820 is something which is a wall for bulls and bears. Right now, we are about 50 points above here. Either we need to break this wall on the downside. If we do that, we are open for 37.35. If we break on the higher side, 39.15, we are going towards 4,000. Thank you, Ganesh. It's good to hear if people like to spend time on this sessions. So these two numbers keep in mind, 39.15, 38.20. In between, you will see a huge amount of volatility, 20 points up, 30 points up in few seconds and then come back or move. But the actual decision you have to take should be coming above 39.15 or below 38.20. In between, it's going to be very, very difficult to trade. And just to be on the safer side, the moves can be like at 2 o'clock, supposedly Fed comes out with 100 basis points. Like I'm just giving a random example. Market goes down, but then in the press conference, they come up and say that's the end, and now we are not going to increase the interest rates anymore. Again, as an assumption, then market bounces really, really high. So that's why I'm inclining towards 38.20, 39.50. That's a very big range. Yes, but this gives you an idea that yes, if you are outside of this range, you will have much better options to trade. Now, what could be a smaller range? Smaller range will be right here, 38.50 to 38.80. So there are two ranges. If I can use paint, and then I will try to jump onto the FMC thing, that what are the possible scenarios and where we can move uh, in that sense. Or I can do an Excel sheet, which is easier, so that we can see. So the range for ES, and pardon my writing is very nice, but I'm using this mouse to uh, write in. So the big range where you can decide the direction is 38.20. If 38.20 is held, it is a condition for long. If 39.15 is held as resistance, it's a good area to short. That's in normal circumstances. Support, long above 38.20. Short when you are near 39.50. But if we break above this area, break on the higher side, go long. Targets will be 39.90, 4,075. These will be the targets which will be achieved by most likely Friday. We're going to have, if we break 39.15, make sure you do not miss the train above 39.50. If 38.20 breaks down, your levels will be 37.35. It will come in straight line. And at 37.35, 37.20, we have to revisit, are we making new lows or are we reversing? So 37.35, it's a 100 range on the downside, below 38.20, and almost 150 points on the higher side. This is a big range if you want to wait and if you have patience. And in this case, patience will definitely pay you. The smaller ranges, if you want to be a little aggressive in your trading, like I'm not going to be aggressive. I have learned in this market, it's better to wait. 38.55. This is a small range to 38.80. And again, this is for all the people who want to be aggressive in trading. Now, in this case, this is a good support and this is a good resistance. And all these are on the charts based on the price section. Now, if 38.55 breaks, next level is 38.20. If 38.55 is held, you can try for 38.80 and 39.15. If 38.55 fails, you can go for 38.20. Now, 38.20 is an extremely big support area. So in my sheet as well, I'm going to explain these in depth, that how these uh, areas on ES going to be meaningful with respect to the market. Now let's come back to the focus area. Again, I'm just reiterating, today we are not going to do any analysis on the stocks. We will talk only about ES and NQ, not even triple Q. Only the two indexes, their big range and their small range. If you have any questions, do let me know. I will try to answer to best of my knowledge. And in case I have shared something incorrect, please help me by correcting that. All right. So let me clean this and let's talk about FOMC. Oh, I use this one. Let me just close this. Let me open an Excel and well, we can use this one. So I'm gonna make a metric. Oh, but I was stuck in 232 today, and because I made a mess in my interactive broker account, and that account was less than $25,000, and I finally booked the loss. Like I was in profit for some time. I thought that yes, let it go and it goes up so that I can close it tomorrow, but no. I did book my losses on Tesla 232. So here is FOMC metric. So I'm going to write FOMC rate. And this will be the press conference outcomes. So we can have FOMC rate of 75 BPS and 50 BPS. This time, press conference can be hawkish or dovish. I'm just trying to clean it up so that it's easier for anybody to read. Next possibility is 75 BPS now, 25 BPS next. Again, same thing, two possible scenarios, hawkish and dovish. And I will add the outcomes right there. If hawkish, what? If dovish, what? So that it's easier to read it and to share it. Then there's also a possibility of 50 basis points and then 25 basis points. 50 basis points now and 50 basis points in December. Then 100 basis points and 50 basis points, 100 basis points and 25 basis points. Now, this is a metric. Copy this, paste it. We'll add the outcomes here. Again, like if anybody of you has any questions, do let me know. 75 basis meaning I will just mention November and then December. Now, hawkish meanings that they are bear, that they still want to continue. So if this happens, right, then the market outcome along with the hawkish statement or with the dovish statement. Now, if this happens and we have a hawkish statement, then the market outcome again, I will only talk about ES level. This is priced in. So 75, and that's why I'm making this matrix, because it's easier to figure out all these scenarios. 75 BPS is priced in. 50 BPS for December is priced in. I'm just formatting in such a way so that it's so first case is priced in that yes, they want to give 75. Hawkish meaning still negative on the economy. Dovish meaning positive on the economy. So hawkish meaning market will not like hawkish statements, and dovish market will love them. So market outcome in this case is, as I said, is priced in. So we may not have good move. We struggle in this range. But if a hawkish statement is there that yes, they still think that there is more into increasing the Fed rates until March of next year or the first quarter of next year. Sure, trader, I can do that. Let me just do that first. And again, anybody who has any other suggestion, do let me know so that we can clean it up. So in this case, if we have a hawkish statement, right, market will not like it. So market will not like hawkish statement. How can you judge it's a hawkish statement? If they say economy is still strong, robust jobs, and inflation is not peaked. If they see these things, then market will not like. And in this hawkish statement, these will be covered. And they can also say they are not pivoting until March 23, and Fed rate is expected to reach 5%. This will be red for market. Market will not like it, not at all. And as a result, we can have a fall on ES. So in this case, watch out below 38.55, 38.20, as I explained, 37.35 area. I'm just doing this specifically because it is going to give you clarity how to trade it. Ranjan, I need to understand what you mean. If this is 50 minutes, so it is 75 and 50 basis points. 25 basis points is not there. We're considering 75 and 50 in price. 75, 25, I will say this as positive. Now, on the dovish side, if they say that, yes, again, 75 basis points is priced in the market. So let me add one more column here. Again, like guys, you can give me suggestion as much as you want, and I can incorporate that. I just want to see it simplified because it's easier to read to anybody. Again, this is a very and give me one time. 1 second. I like things to be a little better. Yes. Now it looks much better. We have a decision. Expectation is priced in. Then we have hawkish. We can watch out there. Now, as I said, the expectation is priced in. If they have dovish statement, watch out for. In this case, what they can say is they are no longer doing bigger rate hikes. And they want to control or they want to be data dependent. Market will like it. And then we need to watch out for 3880, break 13 and 15, and you can see levels of 3990 and 4075. So this will be a positive move by the market. Now, this is scenario number 1, where we have 75 basis point and 50 basis point priced in. Dovish is green and hawkish is red, yes. And this is November, December. And as I said, just look out for these things. Robust job, inflation is not peak. And in hawkish statement or in dovish statement, these two things will be there. Now, how the market reacts, that's something we need to figure out. Now, in this case, 75 basis point is priced in, 25 basis point is not. So a positive surprise. Showing a pivot is coming. So in this case, 75 basis point is priced in for December. Everybody agrees with that. 25 basis point, some of the analysts are expecting 25 basis points. Some of them are expecting 50 basis points. I am of the group which expects 50 basis points. If 25 basis points is there, we will have a good move in the market on the higher side with the dovish statement, and they are going to do this. So this will be a much positive outlook, and we can have back-to-back moves in the market. So if I have to make this as color cancel, if I have to make this as light green, this will be much better choice. So this will have much more impact on the market. If this follows with hawkish statement that yes, 75 is there and they're still dependent on the data, market may try to move and try to add long around 38.20. So here, come on, watch out for 38.20 support to hold and can try longs there. For that again, I should move this out and put that into hawkish. I'm just trying to simplify it as much as possible. Yeah. So watch out for this level. It's a big red. If I have to give it a red thingy, I will give it a good red color here. Come on. This will be red. Not extremely red, but red. Now, next one is 38.20. This will be positive. Like if they give 75.25 and a hawkish statement, I would try longs here. This will be a positive scenario for me in the market. Why I'm saying positive scenario? Because finally they are coming off and they are showing a pivot that yes, we are done by giving a 25 basis point check. So this can be really good. And then you can look out for 39.15, 39.90, and 40.75. So these are the areas which will be important for this case. So if we get 75.25, even if with a hawkish statement or a dovish statement, we will go most likely go up because this is a positive surprise to me. This is not priced in at all. So in this case, I really don't know how would they will say a hawkish statement or a dovish statement, because 50 basis point hike, we are going to go up almost 4,000. If I go back here and look at the levels, if I get a hawkish statement, 4,075 is my area. We can even test 4180, 4300 in straight lines. 4180 will be a good area. So if this happens, even with the hawkish statement, I'll be, if being conservative, I would expect 4180 at least. Again, if they say hawkish statement, even then I'm expecting this to be a positive side. And if they have a dovish statement that yes, now we are done, this is done, that will be a move for 4,300, at least 4,300 on the cards. And 43.25 on the cards. If this comes on with the dovish statement. Again, 50 basis points, not priced in. Ganesh 50. I'll try to talk to you guys. Let me just share the Zoom link it's better because it's better to talk these things out rather than actually chatting about them. Where is my YouTube? Right. You can join in and you can help me building this sheet. I've shared the link. Anybody who is interested, who wants to talk, who wants to share their opinion, you're most welcome to join in. So 50 and 25 basis point is not at all priced in. So in this case, this will be a massive green. So I expect this to be this green and this to be something more dark. So this could be really, really positive scenario, 50 basis point with a dovish statement. Now, in case of 50-50 with a hawkish statement, again, this is not priced in. For this week, we are not expecting, or this meaning tomorrow, we are not expecting a 50 basis point hike. So again, not priced in at all for November. So both. So this is a positive surprise. Yes, if you are available, try to join Zoom because it's easier for me to talk over there. And you can raise your hands and then we can talk. Yep, that's what I covered. 50-25 with a dovish statement will be a super surprise. 41.80, 43.25, massive move. 50-50, not priced in for November, but priced in for December. 50 BPS is priced in for December. 75 BPS not priced in for November. Now, if we have, oh, this is 50. If this situation comes, this is a mild positive surprise. So we should have these two things. With the dovish statement, we can reach out here. So initially, like we can go for 38.20 and then we can go long from there. 100 basis points. Yes, Ganesh.
Apologies, sorry to bother you. See, in the first column, right, row number 4, we confirm that 75 basis point is priced in for November and 50 basis point is covered for December as well, right?
Yes.
When you go to the row number 7, right, it should also confirm the same, right? Because I think it will be lower than what you were expecting, what we have already priced in, right?
So that's what row number 7, December is priced in.
Yeah, no. When I say no, 50 basis point, right? That is lower than what we have priced in, right?
No, it's 50 basis point for December. This is November and this is December. So tomorrow 50, December 50. Tomorrow 50 is not priced in. That's what I've written.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like it is better than expected results for us, right? So okay.
No, it is positive, but it's mildly positive. That's why I have greens for here. Now 100 basis point is not priced in. Watch out for watch move below 38.20 for 37.35, 37.20. This is not at all positive. This should be big red. big red. With a hawkish statement, we could easily test all this. And with a dovish statement, even after this, we should go down, but and look for new lows. And in case of a dovish statement, meaning they are looking at few things in the future, we might have a bounce. But again, I'm mildly expecting that bounce with a dovish statement. I will not go to 4,000. I'll stick to 39.60 only. This is the lightest one. This is not priced in. Yes, Saurabh. You wanted to speak?
Yeah, actually.
I can hear you, but not clearly.
1 second. Is it better?
Yes.
Yeah. So, no, the thing is, what I mean, I not all assumptions, but due to that midterm coming and Biden may want to show that we are doing everything to control the inflation.
He's losing it. So like he cannot change anything in last one day.
But that's a election week. He has to, if he has to show something that he is doing something to control the inflation, that is the only tool he has left. I mean,
It's
it
too
may
late.
work, may not work, but at least for the public opinion, maybe Fed will say, okay, we are raising 100, and then we will do more things to control the inflation and everything. Market may go down, like you were saying, all the level, right? 382 and 373, something like that.
Again,
Maybe
like
it will recover
again,
after midterm.
I really don't think midterm has any impact on Fed. No, not at all. Usually the impact comes after the election, not before the elections. It's a common perception which is among all the people that elections will change anything into the stock market. No, they do impact after the elections are completed.
Democrats are famous for not caring about market. That's what they portray, right, all the time. That we are
Yes.
doing for the middle class and everything. We don't care about the market, how it goes down and everything. So,
Yes. And that's going to be the same still. Nothing is going to change.
yeah, I think anything but 75 will make a big move. 75 will, like, okay, already
Anything
pricing,
like
and
if,
then
if, if we
goes
don't
back.
have 50 in the next month, that will be a positive surprise. I don't think so. We are hitting 100 tomorrow or 50 tomorrow. No. 25 and 50 is the main thing.
And anyways, like demand is not gonna decrease because of all the festivals coming, right? So
Again, yeah,
they
I
will
really
have
don't know. Sorry to interject you. You are just assuming things. Amazon just said that they are going to lose $17 billion of revenue in this next quarter, which covers Christmas, Thanksgiving. Demand is really hurting.
Okay.
So please do not assume things. Look at the data which is published by these agencies, and you will have a clarity that yes.
So that was the reason Amazon got like beaten up so bad.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not only Amazon. Look at any agency which is dependent on retail. Google advertisements are hurting. Facebook advertisements are hurting. And which your company?
My leaps got blasted.
Huh?
My leap calls got blasted.
Again, like leap calls is the concept which came in because of COVID. And people who think that market goes in one direction, they are still working on leaps. I have stopped talking about leaps last year. It's
Okay.
if you're still into leaps, I have no comments.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Hi, Arvind.
Hey, Naval, this is Arvind. On the right, on column G, right, you have mentioned that with the 75 points, which is confirmed under point 0.5 December, if it's data driven, that means again, right, from a financial point of view, why would you think it's dovish? Right? That means they are not, still not unsure, and they may lean towards
I, I'll
increasing.
I'll give you a point here, and just tell me if you make sense out of it or not. As of now, they are pretty much reluctant that they want to go ahead and do it, increase the rates, no matter what. Once
That is
they
what November,
that's
right?
what is happening right now. So if they say that they are becoming data dependent, it shows that they're getting lenient.
It shows they are getting lenient. Okay.
And so it's not forcefully that yes, they will simply raise the hike. They will be watching the data. And last time we have the PC data, which was a little inline to soft compared to the expectations. So probably in next time, once they see the data and they see that yes, something is easing off, not penetrating to the levels they are expecting, but easing off, yes, they will. But you need to remember one more thing, which is really, really important, that winters in US and we are going to see the prices of energy going higher.
Exactly.
That is
Exactly.
going to that is going to have a serious impact. With increase
Yes.
in the interest rates tomorrow, we are going to have increase in the rents. We are going to have increase in the labor cost and everything. So inflation is not peaking out. That's what I'm saying. If they are saying that they are data dependent, it means they are going to be lenient. That's my consideration.
Got it. No, that's what my second observation, because winter months, definitely the gas is going to shoot up. Like, again, especially with the shortage, the gas prices is going to go in, because that's how the leverage, right? Boil, ETF, and other WMB, other few energy and LP, LNG will definitely go pretty high. With that effect, right? Data driven again would impact, because everybody knows about the winter coming in, especially in Europe, shortages everywhere. That is why I was thinking, if data driven is could be dovish, or it's more of an hawkish side. That's my this one. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just want to clarify. That's all.
Again, like that's subject to open discussion.
No, no,
These
that's
things are yet to happen, and we might have a settlement between Russia and Ukraine.
no worries. No. I just want to know what your perspective on where you drove it as a dovish.
That's what I'm trying to convey. That as of now, looking at facts, I'm expecting that inflation is not peaked out. We are going to see hikes in the inflation. So if they say that they are going to be data dependent, even if the data is going to be higher in coming months, that shows that yes, now they are happy with the things they have done for monetary policy, and they want to hold that monetary policy a little off so that they can give the wiggle room of it, because inflation is not going to settle down on its own.
Correct.
Even if the monetary policies they keep on increasing to 10%, inflation does not stop in 1 or 2 quarters. It's going to take its own course, maybe 2023, 2024. And by that time, we'll have inflation settled. And they have clearly manifested in their discussions. They are not cutting down rate of interest until the end of 2023. So if the rates are higher, the rents will increase with winters, everything increase. So assuming they are still saying that they are data dependent, I'm more than happy with it.
Okay. No, I had a different this one. That's why I just want to clarify, because the third point was here, the rent, right? The 3 points I wanted to ask you that question, same thing. One is energy price. Second, rent is definitely going to go up because of your mortgage rate. The multifamily homes investments will be dramatically high, which will impact their poor, right? In interest rates.
Yes,
So,
the spending power is going to be hit really substantially. And you need to also be aware of the fact that right now the household debt is increasing. People are
correct.
living off credit cards. So it is all inclined towards recession, yes. So let's see if they want to deviate from this one or not. That's why tomorrow's press conference is really, really important. Just to have an outlook of the month of December and the outlook towards next year's first quarter.
Correct. Because in October, September, the gas went down a little bit. And then definitely in the winter, it's going to go up much higher. So that's why. Okay, thanks for the clarification. I appreciate it.
Okay. So even with the dovish statement, I think it should do. Because 100 basis point. Like I'm confused about this because in this case, they have done everything they could. 150. We might see a bounce. Initially, we might sell off, but then bounce from 37, 35. This is again not priced at 100 basis points. In this case, we will go below for sure. And this one, I think we should look out for this scenario in this case. That's my table. The worst scenario is 150 both and a hawkish statement. The happy scenario will be 50 and 25 and dovish statement. So now this is a structure which I am comfortable with. If you have anything more to it, let me know and I can add. But I think this gives you a pretty clear idea about how to deal with tomorrow's FOMC meeting. Or if anybody has any suggestions in terms of levels, do let me know. And again, I've shared the Zoom link in the chat. If anybody is interested and wants to talk, I'm open for next 5 minutes. Otherwise, I'm pretty much done. I'm going to share this information. You can use this if it makes sense to you. Otherwise, share me the feedback that few things needs to matter. These are the scenarios. This is the expectations. With a hawkish statement, with a dovish statement, how would the market react? So out of 10, 6 are flat to positive and 4 are negative. Yes, Kanish.
Sorry for this again. This December rate hike, right? We will know only November rate hike around 2 p.m. right? December rate hike part we will come to know only in the discussion, like when they
The press conference. Yes.
Yeah.
And press conference will not give you a clear idea, but they will give you a ballpark thing that yes, they're talking about this. This will get clarified in the 2 weeks from now in the minutes, which will come outside.
Okay. So tomorrow essentially we'll know only about November rate hike, right? We will not get a confirmation.
Yes. And then we have to hear from the press conference.
Okay. Thank you, Paji.
Anyone else? All right, then. So I'll just clean this up, make it more readable so that anybody who wants to use it should be able to use it. And I'm not trading until 2 or 3:30. Yes, tomorrow. Hi, Arvind. Yes.
Naval, one last question, more of a clarification. I don't have futures account, but I do track this SPX. So would you recommend, as you said, right, you give the levels that you have given, right, at the range, right? Can we do to start to both ranges, can we do a pin a butterfly and see how it will work? With basically SPX is basically 10 points down than US, right? So would you recommend in that case have a butterfly pin on the lower end and the upper end?
Yes, butterfly is a good option for ES, especially on a volatile day like this. But the only caveat here with butterflies that you need to have butterflies for a bigger range. And if you're looking for tomorrow's expiry or this week's expiry, they are going to be like not like, let me just check. Let's go to ES. Okay. And you can like divide ES by 10 or not divide and just reduce 10 points from ES. It's SPX. So let's say
Correct. I'm looking at it because I don't have futures.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you don't want to do ES, you can do SPY or triple Q. So in case of ES, right? If you want to do a butterfly on the longer side, you see 3900 call is $37. So 37
$3,900, right?
Yes, 3900, 3950 and 4000. So 39, let me add 50 here. Let me add 3900.
So you're suggesting a longer range, 3900 and 3900.
I'm just trying both sides.
Got it.
Oh shit. 39 long. This sell.
Give a number of this?
-2. So the cost is $26. No, this delta is the cost. 37 and 9 is 48 minus $48 for a 50-point spread, which is fair case, but this is for Friday. So this may not move as much as you think. Because if it goes to 39.70, this $8 may go to maybe 10 or 11. But if you take it for tomorrow, it will do really, really big moves. But then possibility of losing is also there in yesterday's or in tomorrow's session. Shiva, my best case is 75 and 50. And there's no idea on what Mr. Powell is going to say in the press conference. Is that fine?
The range you're saying is 3900, 3920 and 40, or is it?
No, 50, 3900, 3950 and 4000.
Got it.
Is it
But
50?
you don't want to, you don't want also to a lower range?
No,
you don't. Okay.
I don't want to be in the smaller range.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, guys.
I'm just looking,
trying to see to have a lower risk trade tomorrow. That's why, as you said, I'm not planning to do any active trading. But at least a butterfly will have a low risk trade.
Yes, it is for sure low risk trade. I only have AMD for now. which I'm long. Hopefully AMD opens fine. I should be cutting that position out. All right. Thank you, Manish. Thank you very much. All right, guys. I'm going to share this, and let's see what happens tomorrow. All right. Thank you. Good night.
Okay, good night. Thank you very much.